Okay, let us see part 3 of 15-day challenge to improve your performance. I'm Siddharth Pendharkar from Pendharkar's Coaching Institute. Now, the first idea for today to improve your performance, which I want to share, is repetition. What do I mean by repetition? Many times, students just read something once and go to a paper, go to an examination. They read a chapter once, or they see one diagram once, they see or solve one numerical once, or they understand one concept once, or they read some laws once, they study once and go to an exam. Typically, what they do is they will revise once day before the exam and go to an exam, and they expect to do well. They feel that they have understood the subject, so they should be doing well. That is only understanding. But please try to understand that if you want to excel in an exam, you will need to understand, then retain those concepts, master those concepts, and then you will be able to write them well in an exam. So, what I recommend is you do repetition. Don't do it only once, do it 3 or 4 times at least before you go to any exam, be it your school unit test or be it your board exam, anything. But repetition. If you are solving a numerical, solve it today. After 3 days, again solve it. After 10 days, again solve it. One day before an exam, again, at least read through it. If you can't solve it, you don't have enough time. If you have time, you should be solving it. So, if you have repeated it 3 or 4 or 5 times, then chances are you will be able to get it correct in the paper. Same with the diagrams, same with concepts. There are some concepts which are difficult to understand. If you read it once, you understand it maybe 30%. You read it again, you understand it 50%. You read it the third time, you understand it 70, 75%. You may never understand it to 100% extent. But when you repeat it, you go closer and closer to understanding it at almost 100%. You'll never understand 100%. That's okay. But at least you'll understand much better than what you had understood earlier. So please repeat everything. Don't do only once and go to an exam. Second idea, you don't have to remember everything offhand. People study, they read one chapter and they expect that they should remember it offhand. If I ask them anytime, anywhere, they should be able to answer. No, 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 no. That is a misunderstanding. We are not expected to do that. What we are expected to do is write properly in the 3 hours of the exam, 2.5 hours of the exam, whatever time is allotted. In that time, you should be able to remember and write. If you have forgotten before that, or if you are forgetting after that exam, it's perfectly all right. So, what you do is you study today. And if you forget 2 days later or 1 week later, don't feel ki it's a big problem with you. You revise again. You keep on revising. You keep on revising. And do two revisions first. Do two revisions means if tomorrow is my paper, throughout the day today, I will study. And then last 2 hours at night or tomorrow morning before the paper, 2 hours. If my paper is a little later, I mean 11 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the afternoon or something, then in the morning, something like 8 to 10 or 6 to 8 or a.m., something of that sort before I go to the paper, or at night, something like 9 to 11, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. before sleeping, have a second revision. What do I mean by second revision? You revise through, scan through everything and go to the paper. You scan through everything and go to the paper. Okay. When you do that, when you do a second revision, then you'll be in a better position to understand that subject. Your gray cells will be activated and you will be able to understand a little better and remember better. Most importantly, you'll be able to remember better in the 3 hours of the paper. And after your paper, after your examination, if you forget something, you can again revise. There is no need for you to remember everything offhand. Or if you're forgetting something, don't feel that it's a big crime. Not revising is a mistake. And what I recommend is if you have enough time, then do two revisions and write a mock test at home. Write a mock test means write 3 or 4 questions without seeing at home and see how much you can remember. But do two revisions. This is okay for earlier years in school also. After 10th standard, writing a mock test one day before an exam becomes a little difficult. We have an app called as Pendharkar's Coaching Institute app. You can download it from Play Store in Android also. And how to download it from Play Store, the link, or if you want to download it for an iPhone, then the instructions are given on this website, pendharkarsinstitute.com. You can see the homepage, or you can also visit the download Pendharkar's Coaching Institute app page from the menu on our site, pendharkarsinstitute.com. And in the app, in the study material section, check how to study effectively. Many more tips, many more ideas are shared. It's free. They're all free. They will help you to understand, retain, and master subjects. And for 11th and 12th standard students, especially, check out the videos on physics, chemistry, mathematics in the Performance Booster Pack 1 in the store on the app. More than 1,000 or more than 1,700 videos as on date are present. And they are on physics, chemistry, mathematics, syllabus based for your board exams, entrances, JEE, NET, etc. All the best, prepare well, and improve yourself.